Deep in the Sahara, a mysterious rock art depicts swimmers, cattle, and hippos, a jarring contrast to the endless dunes of today. This artwork dates back to the Green Sahara period, roughly 11,000 to 5,000 years ago, when the region was teeming with life. The question lingers, what happened to the people who thrived in this vibrant landscape?
What led to the demise of these ancient civilizations, and can we learn from their fate?
To unravel this enigma, we must delve into the history of the Sahara, a land that was once a vast savanna, dotted with lakes and rivers. The Tasselite Eniger rock art, found in the mountains of Algeria, offers a glimpse into the lives of the people who inhabited this region. The artwork reveals a complex society, with evidence of cattle herding, fishing, and even agriculture.
These ancient cultures developed sophisticated irrigation systems, allowing them to cultivate crops in the harsh desert environment. In fact, the ancient Saharans were skilled farmers, growing crops such as millet, sorghum, and cowpeas, which were well suited to the region's climate. They also domesticated animals, such as cattle and goats, which provided them with a source of meat, milk, and leather.
The presence of these domesticated animals is a testament to the advanced agricultural practices of the ancient Saharans, and their ability to adapt to the challenging environment of the Sahara. The Garamantian civilization, which flourished in Libya from around 500 BCE to 700 CE, is a prime example of a thriving society in the Sahara. Their cities, such as Garama, were hubs of trade and culture, with a unique blend of African, Mediterranean, and Middle Eastern influences. The Garamantes were skilled engineers, constructing intricate underground kanat irrigation systems to support their agriculture. These kanats, also known as fagaras, were a marvel of ancient engineering, with some stretching for over 10 miles.
The Garamantes also developed a complex system of governance, with a powerful king and a network of nobles and merchants. Their system of governance was likely influenced by their contacts with other civilizations, such as the ancient Egyptians and the Phoenicians.
The Garamantes' unique cultural identity was shaped by their strategic location at the crossroads of Africa, allowing them to absorb and adapt to different cultural influences. One of the most fascinating aspects of Garamantian society was their extensive network of trade routes, which stretched from the Mediterranean to sub-Saharan Africa. The Garamantes controlled the flow of goods such as salt, ivory, and precious metals, amassing great wealth and power in the process.
Their strategic location at the crossroads of Africa allowed them to exert significant influence over the regional trade, shaping the course of history in the process.
For example, the Garamantes traded with the ancient Egyptians, exchanging goods such as livestock and grains for luxury items like gold and spices. This trade network not only brought wealth and prosperity to the Garamantes but also facilitated the exchange of ideas, cultures, and technologies. The Garamantes trade networks also extended to the Roman Empire, with whom they traded goods such as ivory, ebony, and wild animals.
The Romans were impressed by the Garamantes' wealth and power, and established diplomatic relations with them, further solidifying their position as a major power in the region.
However, as the climate began to shift, their water table ultimately failed, leaving their cities to the mercy of the desert. Climate data, including pollen records and lakebed sediment, paints a picture of a region that was once teeming with life. The evidence suggests that the Sahara was once a vibrant ecosystem, with lush vegetation and abundant wildlife. But as the Earth's orbit changed, the region began to dry out, and the savannas gave way to the endless dunes of the Sahara. This dramatic shift in climate had a devastating impact on the Garamantian civilization, forcing them to adapt to a harsher and more unforgiving environment. The changing climate also led to a decrease in the population of wild animals, which had a significant impact on the Garamantes' economy and way of life.
The Garamantes' ability to adapt to the changing climate was hindered by their reliance on the kanat irrigation systems, which were vulnerable to droughts and changes in the water table.
The impact of climate change on the Garamantian civilization was further exacerbated by the rise of trans-Saharan trade routes. As the desert expanded, the trade routes shifted, and the Garamantes found themselves at the mercy of the harsh desert environment.
The Garamantes' reliance on the trans-Saharan trade ultimately proved to be a double-edged sword, as the very trade routes that brought them wealth and power also contributed to their downfall.
The increased traffic and competition along these trade routes led to the introduction of new diseases, which decimated the Garamantian population and further weakened their society. The Garamantes' social and economic systems were also affected by the changing climate, leading to increased competition for resources and a decline in their overall standard of living. One of the key factors that contributed to the desertification of the Sahara was the change in the Earth's orbit. Around 4,000 years ago, the Earth's orbit began to change, reducing the amount of solar energy that the region received. This, in turn, led to a decrease in rainfall, which had a devastating impact on the region's ecosystems.
Additionally, the Sahara's location, at the crossroads of several major trade routes, made it vulnerable to external pressures, such as the spread of diseases and the migration of new populations.
The combination of these factors created a perfect storm that ultimately led to the collapse of the Garamantian civilization.
The Garamantes' inability to adapt to the changing climate and their reliance on the Qanat irrigation systems made them vulnerable to the impacts of climate change.
The Garamantes, however, adapted to the changing climate, developing sophisticated irrigation systems to support their agriculture. Their engineered qanats allowed them to tap into underground water sources, supporting a complex society that thrived for centuries. But despite their ingenuity, the Garamantes ultimately succumbed to the relentless march of the desert. Their cities were abandoned, and their people disappeared into the sands of time, leaving behind only remnants of their grandeur.
The legacy of the Garamantes can be seen in the modern-day cultures of the Sahara, where traditional farming practices and irrigation systems are still used to this day. The Garamantes' innovative irrigation systems, for example, have inspired modern-day solutions to water management in the region.
The legacy of the Garamantes can also be seen in the many archaeological sites that dot the Sahara landscape. These sites, such as the ancient city of Garama, provide a glimpse into the lives of the people who once thrived in this region. The ruins of Garama, with its intricate stone architecture and sophisticated irrigation systems, are a testament to the ingenuity and skill of the Garamantian people.
The discovery of these sites has also shed new light on the history of the Sahara, revealing a complex and fascinating narrative that challenges our traditional assumptions about the region.
The archaeological evidence also suggests that the Garamantes had a rich cultural and spiritual life, with a deep connection to the natural world and a strong sense of community. As we investigate the collapse of the Garamantian civilization, we are faced with competing explanations. Some theories suggest that the collapse was a gradual process, driven by the slow march of desertification. Others propose that the collapse was more abrupt, triggered by sudden climate shifts or external pressures.
While the exact timing and causes of the collapse are still debated, it is clear that the Garamantes were highly adaptable and resourceful, but ultimately unable to withstand the relentless pressure of the desert.
The collapse of the Garamantian civilization serves as a warning to modern societies, highlighting the importance of adapting to climate change and preserving cultural heritage. The collapse of the Garamantian civilization serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of human societies in the face of climate change. As we gaze out upon the endless dunes of the Sahara, we are forced to confront the possibility that even the most seemingly permanent civilizations can be brought low by the relentless march of the desert. The question lingers: what can we learn from the fate of the Garamantes, and how can we apply these lessons to our own world, as we face the challenges of climate change? The answer, much like the Sahara itself, remains shrouded in mystery, waiting to be uncovered by those brave enough to confront the unknown. As we ponder the fate of the Garamantes, we are reminded of the importance of understanding our past, in order to navigate the challenges of our present. The story of the lost city of the Sahara serves as a powerful reminder of the fragility of human societies, and the importance of adapting to a changing world. Furthermore, the study of the Garamantian civilization can provide valuable insights into the impact of climate change on human societies. By analyzing the ways in which the Garamantes adapted to the changing climate, we can gain a better understanding of the strategies that can be used to mitigate the effects of climate change today. In addition, the Garamantian civilization's unique blend of African, Mediterranean, and Middle Eastern influences can serve as a model for modern-day cultural exchange and cooperation. The Garamantes' ability to absorb and adapt to different cultures, while maintaining their own unique identity, is a testament to the power of cultural exchange and the importance of preserving cultural heritage.
As we move forward in an increasingly globalized world, the story of the Garamantes can serve as a reminder of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage, while also embracing the diversity and complexity of human experience.
The story of the Garamantes is also a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of human societies in the face of adversity. Despite the challenges they faced, the Garamantes were able to build a thriving civilization, one that lasted for centuries and left behind a lasting legacy. As we face our own challenges in the modern world, the story of the Garamantes can serve as a source of inspiration and hope, reminding us that even in the face of adversity, human societies can adapt, thrive, and leave behind a lasting legacy. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the past, we are reminded of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage and protecting the environment. The story of the Garamantes serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of living in harmony with the natural world and adapting to the challenges of a changing climate. As we gaze out upon the endless dunes of the Sahara, we are forced to confront the possibility that even the most seemingly permanent civilizations can be brought low by the relentless march of the desert. But we are also reminded of the power of human ingenuity and resilience, and the importance of preserving our cultural heritage for future generations. Join us as we continue to explore the mysteries of the past and uncover the secrets that lie hidden in the sands of time.
Thanks for watching History Unveiled. If you want to explore more untold stories from the past, be sure to subscribe to our channel for new documentaries every week.